Ważna oczywiście była dla nas ofensywa. Trener bardzo dobrze nas nastawił do tego, żebyśmy bronili. Wiedzieliśmy, że nasi przeciwnicy mają dobrych strzelców, szczególnie Harris, Sindarius, Filip Matczak i Hodge. Także mieliśmy bardzo dużo roboty na pewno w obronie. Do we have any questions for the player?
Please tell us your opinion about fourth quarter, because you lost 37 points in this quarter, and in the first quarters it was 45 lost points by Śląsk.
Okay. The fourth quarter is unacceptable for us as a team. We coach came into the locker room saying it's good to get a win, but at the same time that's embarrassing to allow that to happen in the fourth quarter. We were connected through the first three, and I feel as if this is that could have turned out bad, and we just gotta learn from it, move on, just continue to get better each and every day.
Odnośnie ostatniej kwarty, gdzie straciliśmy 37 punktów, a w wcześniejszych 3 kwartach 45, z pewnością było dobrze widać, że jesteśmy skupieni w meczu, ale przez 3 kwarty to mogło się źle skończyć w tej ostatniej kwarcie, także na pewno musimy się z tego wiele nauczyć. Any other questions for the player? I think you're free to go. Thank you. Ready. Okay, coach, could you please tell us something about the game?
Some players feel uncomfortable.
Dobrze być tutaj po 10 latach. Mam tutaj dobre wspomnienia i zawsze dobrze tutaj wrócić. Muszę podkreślić, że dopiero wczoraj wróciliśmy z Włoch. Z pewnością nie było czasu, żeby całkowicie się zregenerować i nie wiedzieliśmy, jak będzie wyglądało dzisiejsze spotkanie. Musieliśmy z pewnością odświeżyć się mentalnie, ale była dobra energia, było skupienie. Muszę powiedzieć, że przez 35 minut graliśmy naprawdę bardzo dobrze i to było jak na razie nasza najlepsza koszykówka w tym sezonie. Ostatnie 5 minut to z pewnością rozczarowanie, ale cieszymy się bardzo ze zwycięstwa. Muszę podkreślić też, że mamy teraz, musieliśmy podejść do tego meczu tak, aby troszeczkę między zawodnikami rozłożyć grę. Niektórzy musieli grać mniej, tak aby efektywność była dobra. Musieliśmy podejść do tego meczu, każdy musiał podejść do tego meczu profesjonalnie i czasami niektórzy nie byli zadowoleni, że grają mniej, ale to też troszeczkę powód może dlaczego poszło nam gorzej pod koniec meczu, ale muszę przyznać, że mimo wszystko wygląda jakby mecz był równy pod koniec, ale uważam, że kontrolowaliśmy spotkanie do końca.
Good evening, coach. Piotr Janczarczyk, Strefa Hanasa. Congratulations for the win. Reggie Lynch, what is your opinion about him after the match? Because he started again the rivalization as a part of first five, but he spent on the court only 6 minutes. How do you see his future in the team? Because he spent only 6 minutes on the court. Not absolutely no.
Odnośnie Rogera Lyncha, uważam, że te pytania są niestosowne. Zawodnik jest cały czas pod kontraktem i ja nie będę rozmawiał na ten temat, czemu grał akurat dzisiaj mniej. Trzeba pamiętać o tym, że niektórzy zawodnicy grają mniej, na przykład tak było z Adrianem Boguckim kilka spotkań temu. Pamiętajmy o tym, że Roger Lynch był m.in. MVP Super Pucharów, więc uważam, że te pytania nie są potrzebne.
I've got question about fourth quarter, the situation with Blaziu and
Yes.
DJ. They went out from the bench.
I send them.
Okay, to speak.
No.
Okay.
I coach the team, so I didn't saw, and I don't know exactly reasons. I have to watch again to see something probably happens behind my back. So I will check, but then on the next press conference I will answer it.
Odnośnie tej sytuacji, to muszę kontrolować mecz i dlatego doszło do takiej sytuacji.
I didn't say that.
Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I was... No, I'm writing the notes, I'm sorry.
So again,
Mhm.
you ask me what happens. To be honest, I don't know. I'm coach. So I have to take care about the players who is on the court. Something what happens for sure wasn't good. That's I'm 100% sure. And I kick out both guys from the lineup. I keep going to coaching my team. Something happens behind me. And I send them out of the bench to make clear that situation. So this is question for them. I will, of course, search a little bit deeper. But game, you agree with me, I suppose. It's not time
to care
for
about
me.
the
Yes, I have to
team,
care
yeah.
about the guys who play.
Exactly.
So, of course, you will have probably some information later or whenever, but probably. But in this moment, I cannot tell you exactly because I'm also not sure. To who make pass to who, blah blah blah. Guys, we have to understand. Sometimes players is, they are under the pressure. They want to improve themselves. Their ambition. Everybody's ambition. I'm ambition too. And my job is to take care about him. Who wants to follow, he will follow. Who doesn't want to follow, probably you will take care about him. Next, you will ask, what about him? What about him? What about he? About his future in the team, and that's it. So we will see. But as I told you, I cannot highlight that one problem because it was a lot of good things in the first 35 minutes. But somehow for you, it's of course much more interesting to talk about not so good things. So you miss opportunity to ask anything about for example, Nunez, who didn't have 8 from 8, 22 points. No question for you. You are not interested about him that he will play for a national team or not. No. Heidi, please. Try to do the best to highlight something what was good. But somehow I don't recognize this is, I don't think so that this is good. I can answer like this and like this. So please be careful. Next time I will be much more harder. It's not okay. You have power to say something, to ask something. Be careful how to use, because we have also power to answer it. And this is public. So for both of you, Heidi, please, again, do you want to ask something? Heidi, please ask.
Okay, so
Of course, please.
last question, because what's happened between the players yesterday, maybe yesterday, maybe today, because in my opinion, they first time they were united on the when they played, the high five between them in the good play. They look like the team. In my opinion, for the first time, it's
35 minutes.
35. Maybe in the next game, it
Okay. As I told you, I would like to highlight good things because it was a lot of good things.
Mhm.
As Mr. Cannon said, I tried from the beginning to force. Look, only one thing will make them happy. The team have to be efficient. But we are not. Somehow. Okay. To become efficient, team have to share the ball and to produce a lot of assists. It's only one way, and to be more aggressive offensively, to make more attempts, or to be more extremely aggressive, to steal more ball. This is according to mathematics. So we want that. Sometimes like this, sometimes like this. We cannot control every single time. This is idea. For example, previous game in Italy, you won. We finished game with a 26, 27 assist. If I think 26, maybe even 27. But we scored how many points? No, 7. It was 70, 74, 7. Cool. So, how many, almost 30 assists and only 70 points? Something is wrong, according to the mathematics. And then when you search, you can see that actually number of turnovers is something what is reversed. Or miss free throws. Missing free throws. So always if we made something better, for sure this guy, this team, my team is ready to be much more efficient. 90, 90 point every single time. Every single day I repeat to them. This is now one good momentum to try to do that. And we were on the good way, except what 5 minutes. But in general, it's good. It looks better. Everybody's ambition, professional. They try, sometimes burn. But we see in general, young people, young guys. Even the oldest one is still young. So everybody has right to make mistakes. Okay. So it's not big deal. It's not big deal. And honestly, I don't know what that's that kind of game, ambient, basketball ambient, and everything what happens tonight in Zielona Góra. One good game, exciting for the fans on the end. Really nice happening. So okay, day by day we'll keep going to work, and I believe that this team is a good team. Thank you.
So, coach, let's speak about the DJ Cooper, because I will ask in the same way.
Okay.
Is it the player do you need from the start of the season? Exactly the point guard, exactly the DJ Cooper who made more than 10 assists.
Yes, the 1 from 7, 1 from 6.
But we need to talk about the positive way.
Yeah. We can talk about everything, but let's highlight the positive things because you guys already highlight negative. So now I have to make balance. Thank you very much for the question. So to be honest, we will see day by day. He came, but he's not ready yet, which is normal. He was in the China some period, even didn't play over there, then back, spent some time in Mexico, then back to Chicago, etc., etc. So he came and he give us on the practice that exactly what we need. If you have one truly point guard for this team and to find few passes, what we need, so everything looks immediately different. And this is that positive thing. So now we have to score. What's 0-4? I think goal 1 from 6-7. That's what we need to produce points. But for them it's also not easy. This is new player, lefty point guard. He has his way how to create. He also needs time, and his teammates also needs time to catch his way. Probably balance. I also don't like all the time his way. So he has idea. Most of the time that idea is great. But we have to make balance. And with the practices, to be honest, we have 2 away games. I don't remember. 1 practice on Italy, 2 practice, and 3, and 1 before the so 3 practice we had. And those practices we call that small practices without even contact, without tape, just a little bit. So we just touch a little bit. Somehow it's break. They need little bit to rest because it's incredible schedule. It's incredible. So Falco, Sombotelpa, after 3 days straight by bus to Spunja, but before that. But then Ritas will probably come to Wrocław before us, probably to play him. So it's tough schedule, and we have to save their energy and to mentally prepare them for the next part of season, which will be even more. But one time more, I'm happy about this game, about this win, and about 30 couple of minutes. Very last 5 minutes was absolutely unacceptable for all of us, and we will work in the future. Thank you very much.
All from us. Thank you.
Last question about Zastal. How do you describe this team? Certainly, you made video analysis before that game. So, this team, coached by Virginis Servidis, is problematic to prepare your team for the game against team coached by Virginis Servidis or not?
First of all, full respect for the team, for the organization, and for everything what they did in the last couple of years to somehow to refresh team and to recover from the problems what they had in the past. And as I told, it's nice to be here and to play game. About team, first of all, great selection. Great selection. Absolutely. Of course, you guys can criticize, but the way how they play last two games, it's probably great away how they was efficient. They was ready. They have a lot of option for staggers, for shooters. They have a lot of flare screens, a lot of okay, you guys play without point guard, and I think for the Hodge will be much easier to have next to him one. Remember, big time for Zielona how Hodge play next to the kosher, etc. So probably that should be in my opinion. But you ask me something what is very delicate. You know, it's not my job to talk about our opponents. Full respect for them. Full respect for the coach. I know him from Lithuania long time ago. Good coach, experienced coach, and it's not comfortable for me to talk about it. First of all, that guy 23 Shritnik, he was our member last season. When I came to Wrocław, he was injured, so I didn't have opportunity to see him how he play. On the end, you know, a lot of guys from that organization, from my organization, from the first division, somehow play somewhere, and I'm happy they play pretty much successful. I was at now sitting last two games as a starter. Really change the effort from all team with the offense rebound, with the shot. He play on the position next to the best player, Harris. Turnwell is NBA player with a lot of experience. Last season outdoor, if I remember well. So with the good numbers, with the perfect. So we cannot ignore about Hodge, what to say. The full respect. So they need a little bit, but you know, when you watch game against Arka, game against Gliwice, that potential that they change defense from the pick and roll defense, from contain to hedge, pass zone, 1-1-3, but it's a lot. But you know, it's difficult to play against my team if we make 30, 30 assists, and next to you is a couple of national team players. We have potential too. So it's difficult. Maybe you will not understand in the right way. It's difficult to compare Stelmet in this moment with us. We start poor, but you know that we lost game. You know, we lost two games, derby games against Szczecin and Trefl. From 80 minutes we lead 74 minutes we lead, and we lost both games. Happens. Nobody's not happy, especially my players. But you know, so they need for sure. I'm pretty much sure that they will be on the border on playoff. Something like that. I believe, and full respect for all of them. Look at what coach did. By the way, young Pluta play. Guys, young Pluta, the youngest Pluta. This is huge benefit for a Polish basketball, for a team. Come on, guys. It's easier to criticize. Let's find good things for every single organization. But what I have to say, we lost first game against Gliwice. They played. Look at that game. I don't know who watched, who didn't watch. They play the best basketball. No chance to even be close. Happens. Look at the results through the all Europe. You think that is easy game? Alba Berlin against some other. They lost. This is basketball. Everybody play. Everywhere. So patient. This is beginning. Full support. If you ask me to make conclusion, all full positive things about Stelmet. Zielona Góra. I don't know. Zielona Góra. But not Stelmet. No, sorry. Zielona Góra. Zastal, sorry. Old coach. Thank you. Question? No, for sure. I'm sure.
Okej, Filip, poprosimy o komentarz odnośnie dzisiejszego meczu.
Dobry wieczór. Co tu powiedzieć? No przede wszystkim to nie był nasz mecz i myślę, że każdy z zawodników ma dzisiaj sporo złości w sobie, bo chciał wygrać to spotkanie i widzieliśmy, że możemy je wygrać. Tylko gdzieś na pewno to, co nie zafunkcjonowało, to myślę, że jak chcieliśmy popchać tą piłkę do przodu, czyli szukać tak naprawdę elementu, w którym czujemy się dobrze, no to byliśmy niedokładni i pojawiały się straty, które wynikały gdzieś tam z naszej niedokładności i one kosztowały gdzieś tam nas. Zamiast my zdobyć jakieś łatwe punkty, poszukać przewagi, no to robiliśmy straty. Śląsk tak naprawdę czerpał z tego. Później nam się ciężej grało, bo nie mogliśmy tak naprawdę egzekwować tych naszych przyspieszonych akcji, więc to było dla nas kosztowne. Później trochę opuszczone głowy, gdzie chcieliśmy momentami, próbowaliśmy gdzieś przełamać tą naszą niemoc. Nadal to gdzieś tam nie szło, więc bardzo, bardzo szarpany mecz z naszej strony. A tak naprawdę, co pokazała końcówka, czwarta kwarta, czyli to, w czym czujemy się dobrze, pchając piłkę do przodu, szukając łatwych rzutów, nawet czasami szalonych, to widać, że my się w tym czujemy dobrze. To później dawało nam gdzieś więcej oddechów w obronie, Śląsk nie trafiał też rzutów, my czuliśmy się pewniej, ale to już była duża przewaga, żeby jeszcze ten mecz gdzieś tam wyciągnąć w końcówce. I na pewno to spotkanie dzisiejsze gdzieś tam nas boli, bo wiemy, na co nas stać i przede wszystkim w naszej hali, przed naszą publicznością chcieliśmy ten mecz wygrać i bierzemy to na klatę. Mamy teraz troszkę czasu, żeby się przygotować do kolejnego spotkania, popracować razem. Wiadomo, w tym tygodniu mieliśmy kolejne jednostki treningowe bez podstawowych zawodników, bo jakieś urazy, bo niedyspozycje. Ciężko się trenuje. Tak naprawdę wczoraj trenowaliśmy dopiero 5-5, ale każdy ma te problemy i to trzeba sobie z tym radzić. Nic, mamy czas, żeby się przygotować do kolejnego spotkania i na pewno będziemy chcieli poprawić dzisiejszą grę, bo myślę, że poprzednie mecze pokazały, że możemy grać, a nawet dzisiejsza ta końcówka, że są momenty i wiemy, co robimy dobrze, co nam daje oddech podczas grania, więc w tym kierunku gdzieś tam dążę.
Czy mam
Ja bym chciał umieć odpowiedzieć na to pytanie, dlaczego jest ta niemoc. Trener też to powiedział w szatni, że gdy pojawia się gdzieś ta właśnie niemoc wspomniana, to zamiast w kupie gdzieś tam znaleźć tą naszą moc i przełamać, to chyba szukamy za bardzo jednostkami, żeby przełamać tą grę i poszukać czegoś dobrego. A to właśnie gdzieś raczej siła w naszej grupie, w naszej drużynie, a nie w tych jednostkach. Wydaje mi się, że może tutaj trener mieć na pewno rację. Ciężko mi coś więcej powiedzieć.
Okay, coach, please comment today's game.
First of all, congrats opponents and thanks for fans. About the game, yeah, we struggling from the beginning. All these days we practicing, we have in the practices 9 players, and we play 3-on-3, 4-on-4. And just yesterday we playing 5-on-5, and maybe this is one thing that because why we struggling on these 3 quarters, yeah. But of course, it's some moments that in offense, some players start to play a little bit too selfish. to score the ball. And these last 2 games, like I told for players, just turn back everything in these last 2 games. When we're playing like a team, it's very hard to stop us. Yeah, in fourth quarter it shows everything like that. That when we start to play like a team, we found open shots, we found open players on good positions, and in defense we was much better.
Po pierwsze, gratulacje dla przeciwnika. Bardzo dziękuję kibicom za przybycie. Z pewnością mieliśmy problem z treningiem. Wcześniej trenowaliśmy 3 na 3, 4 na 4. Dopiero wczoraj mogliśmy przeprowadzić trening 5 na 5. No, 2 ostatnie spotkania pokazały, że kiedy gramy dobrze jak drużyna, kiedy gramy razem, to jesteśmy problemem dla wszystkich. I tak graliśmy dzisiaj, ale dopiero w ostatniej kwarcie. Wtedy były otwarte rzuty, zawodnicy byli na pozycji i była dobra energia.
Coach, short question about first quarter. Why Zastal
First or third?
after break time? Yeah. Why Zastal another game, home game, looks so poor?
Like it's like I told you, we start to play too much selfish, and it's not first game. If you remember, this last season, before some seasons was the same. Like I read some, I watched some stats, some games, maybe some players wanna show that, at home, how we are good, everything, and we was too much selfish. It's like that.
Ta trzecia kwarta to z pewnością spowodowane z tym, że graliśmy zbyt indywidualnie i samolubnie. Tak było w wcześniejszych niektórych też meczach, ale tak było również w ostatnich sezonach. Być może to wygląda tak, że niektórzy zawodnicy zbyt chcą się pokazać w domu, zbyt indywidualnie.
And for example, look, in 2 quarters, we shoot just 7 3-pointers. That means we have really good situations to shoot, to score, or to penetrate, but when player receiving the ball like open, he have some opponent like 2 meters, he didn't shoot, then he waiting him, he coming, and then we start to play like a one-on-one. It's not. Or you shoot, you must take very quick decisions, Or you shoot, or you drive, or you pass. And it's like that, And on this we're struggling. Like, look, unfortunately, that mean when we start to scoring, that mean we sharing the ball, and we was like a team.
Problemem też z pewnością jest to, że nie podejmowaliśmy szybkich decyzji. Powinniśmy szybko podejmować decyzje, szybko atakować kosz albo szybko rzucać i kiedy zaczynamy grać za wolno, to po prostu tak wygląda nasza gra. Musimy po prostu podejmować szybsze decyzje.
One question about Walter, because fans also ask about that. Why he didn't start in 5?
Every time this last 2 games I'm starting the same, because we need from the beginning very good defense, And when he was on the court, opponent start to play immediately pick and roll with him, against him, and this was because he didn't play.
Walter nie występuje w pierwszym składzie ze względu na to, że chcieliśmy mieć dobrą obronę i tak było w ostatnich spotkaniach, dlatego tak samo było w dzisiejszym obronie. Mamy problem, kiedy Walter jest na boisku i wtedy przeciwnicy grają pick and rolla.
That means they start to attack on this position immediately.
I atakują w te pozycje.
Dziękuję.